Hello, everybody. Brad Pointer here, and there's been a lot of interest in the video that I made the other day about the high water on the White River at Cotter, Arkansas. So I wanted to come down and show you guys how it's progressing. Uh, it's not bad. It stopped raining yesterday, but without any further ado, let's just get out there and see what we've got going on. It's lower. It's actually lower than it was the other day. As you can see, uh, the the rocks that were covered up the other day are exposed now. Ooh, look, there's a crane. Hello, crane. Little pterodactyls of the water here in Arkansas. Those the cranes are really pretty and they're big, but this is what we've got down here right now. As like I said, it has come down quite a bit. As you can see, there's more of the bank exposed down here. There's, you know, the mouth of that creek is uh, cleared out. Well, it's got a lot of debris in it now, but that's to be expected when we get that much water. And so we're going to come over here. We're just kind of retracing our steps from the other day so that we can see what it looks like now as compared to what it looked like the other day. The creek has stopped running. Hello, squirrely. The squirrels are like, dude, you're interrupting our breakfast. Sorry, brother. Sorry, guys. Then see how much lower this creek is than it was the other day, and that's a lot lower. And then that rock's actually, the big bedrock is actually setting out of the water. Those trees that we filmed the other day that were up to their trunks, they're out of the water now. So it's a lot less frightening than it was before. So that's a good thing. I'm really glad that there was just some little grass poking out of the water over here the other day, and now there's more of the bank. It's still high. Don't get me wrong. It's still higher than it would normally be, but it's not anywhere near where it was. Now, that being said, they're talking about the North Fork is going to reopen some floodgates. So I'm hoping that doesn't mean that we're going to end up with some opening at Bull Shoals as well, because that's when things get rough. But anyway, let's head over to the spring and see how it's looking. Now here we are down at the spring, where currently things are under preparations for the Cotter Trout Festival tomorrow. A lot of neat activities and things are going to be around for children of all ages. But as you can see, the water has come down a lot. We've actually got down where all the debris was floating the other day, it's not floating anymore. That gravel bar is exposed, and the water is way down on the railroad bridge and on the big bridge. I'm really glad that the water's come down. I know that down in southern Arkansas things are getting ugly, but up here in the Ozarks, we're starting to see the island come out a little bit. Starting to see a little bit more people on the river. As you can see, we've got a lot of people with boats on the water today down here. A bunch of people have put in today. There's the bridge. It's fine, thankfully. nothing untoward happened to the bridges. So we're good down here. I'm going to go take a look at that boat ramp real quick. And here we are down at the ramp. There's the debris that was down on it, that was way up here the other day, and as you can see, it's come down quite a bit since we were down here the other day. There's there's another heron. I scared him off. Dang it, poor heron. He was just trying to get him some fish. But the water's come down quite a bit. The ramp, as you can see, the ramp was up here. Water was up to where these sticks are. So it's come down a few feet since it's high water, which was right here the other day. And there's that branch that we saw. But it's really, oh, there's another heron. Boy, the herons are just out in force today. I guess they're happy that the water's down too, so that they can get in here and get them some fish. But it is just a beautiful day here in the Ozarks, and we're all very thankful that our little fishing town didn't get washed down the river. Now to the spring, and here we are down at the spring. Now, as you can see, the spring has come down a little bit, but not quite as much as the river, it seems. So that's interesting, but I don't have any explanation for that. The rock is, the two rocks there, the one that was just barely exposed the other day, it's fully out of the water, and the compadre next to it is completely out of the water now. So that's good. The water's still a little murky, compared to some of the other times that we've been down here. But it's less murky than it was. It's definitely not a mud fest. So that's the rock that was completely underwater the other day. And so, yeah, you can actually see some of the little grass or whatever it is, the mossy type stuff that is growing up from the bottom. Some of that down there, some of the little river plants. And so, yeah, and as you can see, we're looking at hopefully what will be the end of all this flooding and stuff. There's a kitty cat. And there's another heron down there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's back there sitting on that little piece of land that's jutting out into the water. But yeah, the herons, man, they are in full swing today. They're out there fishing and having a good time. But this is the spring. There's a big rope where everybody does it. That's the Cotter trout dock. And everything that, like I say, they're getting ready for the trout festival tomorrow, so we'll go up and just do a brief pan of that. Some of the preparations that have been made for that so far. See what we've got going up here. Looks like they've got the big tent up. Some smaller tents. Yeah, they'll be getting this place full by tomorrow. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, then like it. And I will catch y'all on the spatula side. Peace.